Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times. Welcome to my channel, welcome to a little bit of Endless Space 2. So we're going to continue along with this one. It's been a while since we've been focusing for quite some time now on our other game of Stellaris there, but that's fine. Excuse me there. We're just going to go ahead and get rid of these guys here. But actually we can go ahead and science from scrap these guys, I think. Let's go ahead and do that. Get a tiny bit of science here. Decisive victory, and they ran away, so whatever. But anyway, yeah, we're continuing along with our route to victory here. We're getting a nice beefy 17,000, but that's nowhere near enough to actually win the game, so we are going to have to be working hard to increase that amount of money per turn as fast as we possibly can. But it's getting there. We're sort of progressing in a good direction there. We're seeing some numbers shifting around there. That's fine. That's lovely. Whatever. This is sort of shifting around. That's also fine. In 20 turns, clear the galaxy of the 8 Vodyani rebel fleets. Yes, this is an interesting sort of side quest. Empire of Doria, the AI, the Limaris, close to achieving victory. So they hit that one turn after I did, or 2 turns or something like that. I can't really remember for sure. So they're on the route to that as well. So that's going to be a little bit interesting to sort of see that. Going to go ahead and just increase our trade value here. I think that should be fine. But yeah, the Vodyani thing is a kind of interesting sort of side mission that you can do if you want to. That sort of grants you some bonuses if you win it, some bonus resources. But they're not that relevant at this point in the game, since the amount doesn't really scale up as far as these sort of quests go. So just going to ignore that for the time being. Let's get you to kill this imposer here. Die, imposer. Actually fight. Stand and fight, coward. Face the wrath of the Brand 3. And yeah, it exploded, and it gave us 15 science, which is really nice there. So, yeah, it's just because we were able to get that science for so cheap that we're sort of doing that. Anyway, we've got this place over here. It's going to take us probably one more turn will do. Actually, what is the ground forces that we've got here? 600? We could actually do the invasion right now, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll do preemptive bombarding. Go ahead and drop that in, and, oh, shit. We did not actually manage to take the actual place. They've got 3 little tiny tanks left. God damn it. Okay, so, what we're going to do is next turn we're going to roam with this fleet over to towards there, and that should actually fix that problem. Since we'll suddenly have enough troops to fill out that ground invasion by quite a bit. Zinnius over here. Okay, this place definitely should be able to... We should definitely be able to take up 40 even if they do some recruitment, so... Yeah, took that out, that's fine. We got our 8 arcs here, but can we get a 9th one yet? I'm thinking that we almost got that tech, but I can't remember if I actually did. Yeah, we have got that tech, so we can build 10. So we can get that pretty soon here as well. Marketplace... Oops, not Marketplace. That's supposed to be... Ah, crap, I can't remember this one. This one. No? Shit. It's been a while since I played this. Right, Marketplace. No, Trade and Resources. This tab here. God damn it. Okay, so... for resources that we've got access to, it's still pretty much just deciduous trees, so we could do another tier of modernization, but that'd kind of be a little bit weird. Let's go ahead and grab up some more of these trade ships. It does actually increase the amount of money that we get off these by quite a decent amount, but we can actually get... Alright, so yeah, we're just going to spread that money out there, and this is just going to get us immediately increases to our money per turn. That increase to money in turn is going to mean that we get more money per turn that we can spend into trade, that we can use that to get more money per turn, and etc. So it's a fairly powerful sort of route that we're taking there. Alright, so this crusade over here could go for something else right now, but I think for now this is going to be okay. Transvines over here going to be ticking. That's kind of nice. I kind of want to get a something over to Zinnius. The reason is that, like, not only will we get more transvines, so I could start doing that faster, but we'd be able to do a lot of other neat stuff with that. Over here, though, we've got ourselves a good candidate for public 3D printing, honestly. Since we're running out of things to be building there. And over here, got a planet. It's got 85 happiness, so I think the +5 happiness. Actually, let's get the Boars, Guild Borst, and then that one, then this one. So increase that trade all across the board there. It would be nice to actually build this faster if I could somehow. Might have to interplanetary. Because we've got all 3 planets here. We only got one plant with a strategic resource, and we don't really have much of that. What we could do is alums, and then use it for holy proliferation, but I think we'll just stick with growing this the way that we're growing it. Our fleet over here can get into a fight with a pretty big stack of ships. You know what? Okay, let's just go for it. Oof, this is actually not brilliant for us in a great sense there. Looking like we're going to want to fight short range here. So we're going to pick Turtle. I'm thinking that these guys have got like lots of missiles though, so we'll go ahead and fight that close range. Should be able to win it. Probably lose a couple ships in this particular one, or he's going to retreat. That's also fine. Okay, and what we're going to need to do is probably build up another fleet eventually and send it over that way, but the question is, do I want to build one in Procyon, lose a whole bunch of money per turn, or do I actually just wait till I've got enough money to actually send out ships that way? I think we are just going to have to build some ships from over here, and we can actually get some Crusaders. The Crusader 2, though, isn't actually an upgraded model, so let's go ahead and actually edit this one. So this is the largest class of ship that you can build other than the Ark for the Vodyani, and of course the Ark actually is a little bit weaker in some ways compared to the fully upgraded variant of this, simply because the fully upgraded variant of this guy is capable of carrying way more weapon slots, so you end up with more firepower to this guy. Plus, this is a dedicated military ship, and there's certain bonuses that dedicated military ships have by comparison. So, we're gonna go with a. Actually, we're gonna go with a 2 and 2, without any of the missiles, because the missiles are not necessarily that useful to us. Okay, so one of those, and now we have to decide: are we gonna get another shield, or are we gonna get another of the improved reactive? Gonna get another of the improved reactive because it's more guaranteed that we're going to fight things that have that, so it's pretty useful. Go ahead and grab a titanium A2S here, and we're going to go ahead and make sure that we've got a sainted speed here instead of the default. Then we could also go ahead and add in something like the Hyperium engine, or we could add in something like nano repair bots. I'm thinking that we go for, in this particular case, Hyperium engines. And we'll see if we can actually build this damn thing, because this is 20 of the Hyperium, which is pretty damn expensive, but if we can't, we'll wait a little bit before we actually build that. Yeah, we can build one. So we'll go ahead and get that. It's going to take us 3 turns to build. It costs 103,000 to actually buy one with cash, so it's pretty expensive, but that's okay. In any event, let's go ahead and hit next turn, I think. Still a decent ways away before we get another one of our important... I can't remember what I'm thinking about. Arcs, another one of our arcs, so that's still something we have to get. I have to support the religious group because I can't let it lose, and the militarists are actually catching up, but that's not really bad either, so I'm pretty okay with that. Alright, so no new laws for anyone, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, once we get another arc, I'm going to send it down to Zinnius, I think. Okay, so for techs here, we've now got access to, what do we want to get here though? Ooh, wow, that could be a lot of happiness. Huh, that's kind of ridiculous. But in any event, we don't really need that badly. Could get quantized economics now. Shit, okay. Who are you guys, and what are you doing? Short range, so barrage fire is fine. Let's just see these guys off. They'll probably run away, actually. I don't know what. Actually, no, because they picked the fight. I don't really get what that was. Okay, we got a new training company. That's fantastic. This is the ground combat shit. Oh, actually, no, I do have 900 still, so I can still actually just take that. That should be a victory. Yeah, decisive victory. Perfect, even though they did conscription. Alright, so we could actually also go for the top tier stuff. Like, we could go for the stuff that gives us... ooh, that's plus 10% to everything anyway. Xeno NLP, though, as well. Plus 10% dust. Could also get emergency labor policy as a replacement for what we've been doing. This one, Mega Risk, this one's hazardous mining facilities is kind of good. If you get planets with lots of strategic resources, but would also get us Quadronix. The problem is that Quadronix is just really not that useful. So I just need to find ways to scrape by with a little bit more dust, and I think Xeno NLP is the better option, and then after that the distributed energy is actually pretty good there, but to actually use this I would have to have both that and Mega Risk, so we'll sort of go with this route. I'm getting enough science that those guys are coming in real fast anyhow, so should be okay. For this planet though, let's get this level 3 modernization here, because they're only at 25 or 55% happiness, so this will be a pretty good boost to that. After that, we'll go ahead and grab the plus happiness, and then the borers, and that. Good. All that together should help us out quite a bit here. Over here, we've got a guy that doesn't really matter what I upgrade, so we're just going to grab that. I don't really care. Next up. Yeah, so we got Sing cleared out. We just have to keep it under our control for just a little while longer. They've still got some sort of influence bubble here, and I'm not really sure what it's coming from, but there could be something out in this sort of fringe direction, but there shouldn't be. Like, I'm really confused as to where that influence bubble is coming from there. Either way, though, I suppose, let's not worry about it. Okay, another asteroid belt. I think that's this one. And that's still under Horatio's control there, so there has to be a planet over there, but I can't really fathom as to what that would be. Okay. Jesus, what the hell is going on over here? Alright, let's just fight these guys off here again. It's just a single battleship. I don't even know why this is a 25% chance in their favor. It's just science from scrap it. If we can manage to kill... Oh, I guess because this fleet's mostly gouges, so... It's kind of a weaker fleet in that sense there. I'm going to actually break off 2 brands here. Like, I still need something to garrison Primus just in case. But we're going to go ahead and break these guys into their own fleet there. And we're going to send them off to this area to help out. Now, I don't remember if I researched anything that gave me anything useful to build, so let's just do a quick check there. Yeah, not really. So we're just not going to worry about that for the time being. Continue on with our 3D printing. And we're also going to go ahead and buy up a couple more of these trade outposts. Actually, we had access to another trade outpost that we could build if we wanted to. So, where have we not got a trade outpost in? Actually, there's an icon for trade. It's this little thing here. So, got one in all of those places. Got one there. Got one there. Okay, so we could build a trade outpost over here. So we could go ahead and build our trade company HQ over this way. It'll take us forever and cost us $1 billion, but I think that actually getting the trade company before all these other ones that increase the trade value is probably a better call. So we'll go ahead and build that there. And I have to find somewhere that I can route that to, because it looks kind of as though virtually everywhere has already got one. Do I have an untethered... I'm wondering if I've got an untethered arc somewhere. Huh. No, it doesn't look like it. Although if I did, I would probably never notice it. Let's just do it this way. Okay, those ships there. I've got so much crap going on right now that it's kind of unbelievable. Okay, so yeah, I don't have any untethered arcs or anything, so I should have one system that doesn't have a trade, doesn't have any sort of trade going to it. So yeah, those are my trade companies. Trade subsidiary. Or do I not have the actual trade subsidiary built here? No, I do. Well, maybe I don't need to build one, or maybe I already had the cap number, I guess. I don't know. But in any event, I guess we go ahead and continue on a couple turns so that I kind of want to rush by that trade company, so... But we are going to need at least one planet, which is going to probably be Graphius, building us some ships here. So yeah, we should be able to snowball this one to a quick economic victory pretty quickly here, I'm hoping. But you never know when something bizarre is going to happen and screw you over, so we still have to be a bit careful. I think that our upkeep costs also go towards our dust earned, though, so we should be also getting more of that going. Not really sure. Not 100% sure anyway. Oh god, the lag is so bad right now. I'm not going to worry about destroying those pirates. They might come to me, and they usually just attack you with some basic tier 1 ships there, so it's not really important for me to deal with them in any way, shape, or form. Oh god, why is this lag so bad? In any event, yeah, so we just have to have some ships here just in case they try and slip a colonization ship over this way, which they might do. Let's kill this trade ship here. Oh yeah, so that sphere of influence dissipated, so I wonder what was going on with that. It's not usual for it to sort of hang around like that. Okay, apparently this turn is very, very complex for some reason or another. Imminent victory. Well, it already told me that, so... Oh, that guy buggered off somehow. Okay, interesting. Alright, well, that's good. Let's actually check our victory screen here. See if we can get this to actually run at all. So I am in first with economy, it looks like. We have generated 217,000, so we're about halfway there, which is pretty good. And I'm pretty sure that we already had that message, so I don't know what's going on as far as that goes. Looks like we can actually get this reinforcing fleet over to here, which means that we should be able to either do 2 attacks here. Either way, let's get you guys to sort of join in there. Get another 6 fleet power in here. And now this fleet should be way more than enough to defeat whatever they've got here. And I think that these guys are still using the long-range type missile ships there. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to Turtle. I'd say I want to watch this with my computer trying to murder itself like it is right now. I think we're just going to go ahead and not do that. So they're going to run away from this attack here, I would imagine. Oh shit, all their ships died. Okay, that's interesting. Was not really expecting that. Okay. We can get the Trade Company HQ actually rush built, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And this should actually boost up our amount of money earned by a decent amount here. So, like, the amount that you earn per is based around the, like, level of the trading company. And, yeah, so because the income level on this one's so high, we get a lot more income from it per trade ship. And we're also gaining Transvine and Deciduous. We're getting 57 Deciduous, actually. That's quite ridiculous. So we're able to get quite a lot of trading power out of this. So yeah, we are missing some sort of trade company. Actually, no, because we'll have 4 out of 4 and then 4 out of 5. So we'll have a total of 8. So that'll be all our cities. Okay, so that got built. Now down to only 6k, but that's fine. We'll be able to then upgrade our other one up pretty quickly. We'll probably build another one of those capital ships, another Crusader from down here. And we should only be able to build like one more, but that's plenty, I think, right now. For some reason, my essence gain went up a little bit. Not really 100% sure about why that is there. Alright, so battle at Iena. Let's go ahead and just... doesn't really matter, it's just one of those little defenders. It'll get exploded fast regardless of what I do. Okay, at this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to upgrade my arcs. I don't really need essence that badly. I think I'm going to try and just do a victory sprint to the last little bit there. So just in our systems that have the highest production of dust, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So we don't need to upgrade all our arcs this way, but it's just that producing more arcs quickly is not really my priority anymore, I guess, even though I really want another arc. Okay, so we're going to leave these slots empty because I don't really have very much Quadronix and don't really have very much Orichalcux, so we're going to leave those be for the most part. But if we go in here, we can go ahead and look at Almost Tithe. Actually, all we've got is the basic Almost Tithe. I still haven't researched the more advanced one. So I guess we're going to close that, and I'm going to go ahead and rush that tech. I forgot, like, that was something that we didn't have. Okay, so I guess I should have remembered that, but okay, that one's adaptive colonies. I don't think that's right. No. Okay. Applied Casimir effect. 25 and 5%. No, I think that Dust was one of the ones. Yeah, Almost Tithe 3 provides more than this one for some reason. So I'm not entirely sure why these are different. They're the same cost, they're the same tier of tech, but like the Applied Casimir effect just gives you this. And it's like plus 25 for the star system and then 5% on the star system. Actually, no, this is also saying star system, so this is just outright better. I'm really not sure why that is. Can take a quick look at some of the other ones here, but not really going to be that interested in them. So we're going to go ahead and actually shuffle this one to... Actually, can I get this in one turn? God damn it. Come on, game. Cooperate with me. There we go. 2 turns. You know what? That's fine, actually. That's going to be okay. It's not, like, ideal or anything like that, but it should be fine. So, let's go ahead and probably hit end turn here. So, yeah, we'll just be gaining the 305 essence for a little while longer, but probably not much longer. Alright, so these humans over here just sending ships on suicide runs in my systems. I'm not really appreciating that, but oh well. Such sometimes is life. Now, if I really get desperate, I can switch over some of my planets to Alms for Essence, which is generally how you get new arcs at this stage of the game, is just switching over to that, since it's less realistic to be able to siphon energy off of other minor factions at this time of the game. So, realistically, we're not assuming that we're going to be gaining a whole bunch of plants that way. What we're assuming is that we're just going to be gaining a whole bunch by spending cash, but obviously that's not what we really want to be doing, since it's money that you're not earning in this particular case. So, it's just the different mechanics there. Both in terms of opportunity cost of, like, not earning money that way, but also in the sort of sense of not working out in other ways. Yeah, these guys are the long-range ones. I can probably actually science from scrap this one. It's saying that it's fairly even, but with the fact that we've got all those guns, yeah, gained a nice chunk of science there, 45 science. It's actually pretty small amounts, but what else can you really do? Might as well even do it from here. Even though 3 gouges, pretty low firepower, but... Yeah, and he ran away anyhow. Actually, I wasn't checking. Maybe I get science from that anyway. Okay. So we should have another trade company. Yes, we do. It starts, unfortunately, at level 1. But we can go ahead and upgrade it up a bit here, and it'll start gaining experience faster that way. And you can see that these guys are all, like, earning us, raking in a pretty good amount of money. Let's get these guys up to 6, get you up to 5. It should be good. We could also go ahead and do this last level modernization. Get that in there, and then we have to find another resource, actually, that since I don't have any other resources, that really doesn't work very well. I could get into the market and start buying them, but it's too expensive. Okay, what do we get this guy to start doing? Probably this, actually. We'll just get 2 levels of that one. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so let's actually get the happiness. Might as well. I think that planet I put him on was, like, ridiculously unhappy. Because he was pretty good at managing that, by contrast to most people. Alright, 24k per turn. That's pretty good. 10 for the church next turn. Can get a little bit of cash by stealing this guy. Good. Is that enough to get us another ship? No. Okay. How much are we earning from this? We're actually earning a little bit of these pottery things. So... are we actually... Do we have a plant that has lost NP artifacts or something? I wasn't really paying attention to that. How the hell are we getting that from trade? Because I don't think we should be. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Either way. There's so many good colonization spots that I haven't gone for yet. Like, if I was playing a more normal conquest-y type victory, I would have so many good places to go, but it's just not necessary when you're going for a fast economy victory. Okay, Tendrils of the Church, that's done. We got another thing coming in there, and that is fine. Got this planet. I kind of... They want 27,000? No, up yours. Okay, so yeah, I kind of feel like this planet over here, we just go for the level 3 modernization as well, so let's go ahead and do that, especially because I think this place also had fairly mediocre happiness of like plus a lot actually, but alright, you guys again. Hello, we should be able to actually kill that dropship now. So that's pretty nice. These guys have also switched to long-range missile types, so go ahead and just fight Turtle. It'll send us all into short point-blank range there. Just crush them. Easy times. I think we've cleared out this sort of corner of the map quite well. I don't think there's a whole lot left that they can really keep sending there. Keep stealing their money. They still got like a trade route to the Zakor there, so if I keep remembering, I'll be able to keep stealing a lot of money off of them. But let's go ahead and check out our arc designs here again. And we should be able to, like I could, if I had more of the Orichalcus, if I was producing that, I could add in some stuff to those and just gain a crap ton of stuff. I can actually go ahead and remove actually the Sainted Speed from some of these, and that would probably be a better choice. Oops. Oh god. And the Titanium A2S slugs actually, so I could actually keep getting the same amount of, God damn it, game. I could probably actually keep getting the same amount of stuff that we're getting right now, the same amount of essence by doing it this way. So I think this is actually the design that we're going to apply here. So we're looking for Arc 6s to replace, because this will get us the best of both worlds, because I wasn't really using the Titanium A2S, since we're not going to be lifting off and sending them out to fight anymore. Ooh, although we have got a pretty big incoming fleet here of a bunch of smashers and stuff like that heading towards Justium. Okay, I'm going to need to send reinforcements down to Justium pretty fast. We'll probably send everything we got from Graphius over here, which is one of our brands and then one of our top tier ships here. And we can send this ASAP down to here, but they're going to take a little while to get there regardless. We'll send the ships over from Primus as well, just in case, because holy crap, it's actually quite a lot of ships. Let's go ahead and build another one of these guys. I think we can build it in one turn here. Yeah. So this is going to cost me a bunch of opportunity in terms of like money. We won't be able to earn money for a little while, but it's going to be a big chunk of sudden ships, so it'll allow us to fight back against these encroaching nerds. Also, they might be trying for a sprint towards Procyon, and if that's the case, then I obviously need to have something ready to deal with that. Okay, what do we do up here? So yeah, it's a shame that I've got so many of my forces up and fighting these guys, but alright, these guys are going to run away. I don't really feel like I have to. I'm going to check to see if I get science, though, from them fleeing. I'm pretty sure I don't, but ooh, I do get the science from... Actually, no, I killed it. Why did he fight that? Huh. Alright, well, whatever. We're getting 22,000, even though I'm not producing dust at our capital, which is actually really crazy, because we were producing a lot of money from that capital. Could go ahead and just get another freighter for here, or I could save up and just start using it for something else in a little bit here. I think that we're going to... Actually, no, because we need to upgrade our arcs here, so... what are you again? Goddamn, I wish this would tell me what variety of arc this is. Okay, you're one of the arcs that's producing something more valuable. Okay, so probably this one. Where do I check this? Like, seriously. Right, well, whatever. Let's just go ahead and upgrade this model. It'll cost us $1,000 for each upgrade, which is fine. Unfortunately, these systems aren't producing a ton of money in their star systems, so like we hit this upgrade there and we're still earning 22.3k. Actually, I don't think we're getting the upgraded values just yet. I think that's sort of delayed. Either way, let's go ahead and send this guy down to Hadar, see what we got there to sort of research. I think we can also upgrade the one at Jaya. And then the one at Justium, maybe we upgrade as well. Oh, can't afford the Hyperium right now. Okay. I didn't even realize that I was using Hyperium in these. Okay, so those must be really old models if they don't actually have that. It must be for like the Hyperium engine or something like that. Because I don't think you repay it when you upgrade it a second time with the same when it's already got that component. Alright, so Xeno NLP coming in. Not much I can do with these, but we'll do what we can. Alright, yeah, 28.9k now. It's pretty good. Need to get even more, though, pretty fast here. We switched over our automatic production, though, to the emergency labor policy, because it's more efficient. Gets us more stuff faster. And then we're going to need system improvement buyouts as well. Ooh, switched over to 29.9k now, so that's pretty good. Blockade trading structure on Justium. Shit. Well, I think if we destroy these guys, that blockade goes away, so... Yeah, I was worried about this. Okay, what have they got here? They've got... Oh, they've actually got a mix. Wow. You don't see that. Okay, they're slightly biased to long. So... Well, we do have an untethered arc here. Huh. Okay, so with all of this in mind, I think that we go for something like this here. Or do we retreat? It could actually be a good idea for me to retreat this. I don't know, I kind of want to fight this. What are my weapons, actually? We're medium range, so... Power to shields? What are they energy? They're all kinetic. Oh, actually... These guys are all kinetic, so they're using a mixture of missiles and... oh, shit, they've got some that are short range. But yeah, primarily we're looking at primarily at long-range missiles here, and that means that we can probably beat them. If we take out, or if we can do something about this guy. This guy's a problem. So just that one ship there mixed in there just makes things a lot worse for us. 2% damage per ship, though. That's 16% extra damage. I think we're gonna go with this route. We've got enough kinetics in our fleet that we should be able to shoot down most of their missiles. Let's go ahead and watch this one. This one ought to be an interesting battle, actually. So we got all of our ships actually mashed into the one section, which is kind of interesting. They will still be able to fire across-map like missiles at us. Hopefully they've got the one ship that's like short-range there. They'll never actually be able to engage with their short-range weapons, so... And they've got lots of shield absorption, so that's a pain, but minus 10% damage on their weapons, so that's actually really good for us. I think as well they should be focusing on... I don't think they're going to be focusing on the Arc. They might be. But we'll see, I guess. The Arc's actually still a lot of damage in terms of what it represents, and it's still a big meat sponge. One of these ships is also... Oh, this is the Smasher 11, so I don't actually want to be targeting that, but it's already weakened, so we should be able to kill it really quickly as well. So yeah, they're just firing kinetics at us right now. Like, we're getting some missile fire coming at us too, but I'm glad that I didn't opt to be at close range. Yeah, they're firing titanium upgraded slugs at us, so it's pretty bad. The missiles, fortunately, though, for us, not really being a concern. Looks like we're able to shoot most of them down. Yeah, the Arc is going to go down, it looks like. It's taking a big beating here. It's an Arc 5. Wow, that's an old one. But if we can start taking down one or two of these ships here, I'm going to be pretty happy. Oh, there goes the Arc. Wow, that went down a lot faster than I thought it was going to. We can actually just rebuild the Arc, though, by paying money, so I don't really care about that. It's not even considered lost income, because we still like have that money that we earned from it, so... And we're not shooting down anywhere near as many of these missiles as I thought we were going to be. Yeah, so that one guy's getting absolutely bracketed. I guess it's because we're taking missile fire from all their other angles as well, so... It's just taking us apart a little bit faster than I would have liked. We've got one brand left, which is not great. I probably should have fled this. But we did take out one of their ships, which I'm pretty okay with. Yeah, I think also looks like these guys are tier 2 smashers, so they've got the upgraded variant, able to deal a lot more damage to us. I don't think we can withstand very much more firepower because we're taking shots from like way across their flanks and stuff like that. All right, yeah, all we got left is the Oculus, which is not really going to be brilliant, but what I might actually want to do is disengage the other Arc before this fight happens, but I don't think I'm allowed to do that at this point in time. Alright, so yeah, that was kind of interesting. I kind of figured we were going to lose that one, but subsidiary lost. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I have to recapture it, but that's going to be a pain. Let's go ahead and create this fleet here and start sending it over towards there. Or where the hell was that? Justium. Oh, they actually... Huh, that's peculiar. They must have changed the way arcs work. Alright, so we have to just go there and recapture that pretty much as fast as possible. That's fine, though. Let's see here. MXBA. Yeah, we're just going to build these in a bunch of different places here. Ooh, actually, let's get this first. Yeah, so that hit our income by a decent chunk, but that's fine. So yeah, I thought that it didn't have anything untethered there, but the way they've done arcs seems to have changed, where like arcs now join in the naval battle rather than being a ground invasion against arcs, because it didn't make a whole ton of sense that you had to ground invade an arc. But c'est la vie. Science from scrap again, maybe? I think we do. Let's not watch it. Could also potentially be getting dust from scrap, but there we go. Alright. Actually, there's Primus place that would be better for this. Let's also grab modernization here. These modernizations just are hugely beneficial to me. Oh, I think... Oh, no, never mind. Okay, I was thinking that this might be a wonder, but it doesn't look like it is, actually. So that's nice. Ooh, that sucks. So he was governor there, so that's why he's kind of had that happen to him. So either way, we're going to go with infallible authority anyway. We'll buy him off once we get that place recovered, which should not actually be that hard. Although I'm kind of trickling my ships in like an idiot, but either way. Alright, supply that. After that, we can go for minus 40. Why would I... What? Oh, upkeep costs are slashed. Okay. That better not actually screw me over there. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, I should have had just more ships aware of and prepared to defend against those guys. Let's go ahead and build another brand here. Just gotta keep building them up. It's fine. Arc down, but like I said, doesn't really matter. I can actually start diverting ships towards Procyon from down here. Since they're not going to be able to do a recolonization down there for a little while, or for very much longer. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this, whatever it is. Hopefully it's something good. It's probably just resources, like, well, if I get a little bit more of this stuff, I can definitely use it. The Quadronics is not quite as useful, so sort of just have it, but not be too happy, not be too unhappy with it. Okay. And we've got... Well, I got another point that I can drop into that. That's fine. Alright. So unfortunately we've got one fleet that's going to make it there, and I don't think that this fleet can quite make it there. Ooh, yeah, they can. Okay, so we can consolidate 4 of our ships into one. It's this one that's not going to quite make it there. It's just be a bit short. Okay, so we can go ahead and reclaim this arc here. Why can I not use the reclaim thing? I think this might have changed as well, actually. Oh yeah, this will take 1 turn. Okay, so... Oh, it cannot afford the, goddamn... Really? The Hyperium? Ah, shit. Okay, let's see if I can cancel a building or something that'll get me that. I don't think I can, though, because we're not, I think, building anything else that requires it. Well, actually, let's check. Okay, that requires some resources, but not Hyperium. Because I've got a bunch of buildings in a variety of places that are already queued up. So that's titanium, and that's fine. Let's grab the AI labor as well, because that doesn't require anything. Or actually, is there even a hot plant here? 1. Well, and none of them are sterile, so this is really actually kind of trash, but let's get this instead. Could also grab interplanetary. Okay, so down here, could grab one of these. That would help a bit. Actually, yeah, this is something else. Okay, so are you using any Hyperium? Nope. Okay, well, what is my Hyperium income? Our income per turn of Hyperium is 1. Oh shit, this was our Hyperium deposit. God damn it. Okay, let's find our other Hyperium deposit that is producing us 1 is Tikal. Okay, we're getting a mining thing here, and we're gonna rush by it. There we go. That'll help it a little bit. I'm going to actually just take the tech that I've been avoiding. That would have probably been kind of helpful. It's honestly not that good. I just, I honestly don't care about it that much. Okay, so I don't think they'll even slow down our other techs that much, so that's fine. And then we'll be able to just buy back Justium, so. Alright, all this is fine, so I guess we just get another level of that one. Close that. Ugh. This is annoying more than anything else. Okay, so we should actually have a fairly strong fleet here, though, now. All of a sudden. And we should also have the ability to access the market, so... Yeah, that's lovely. I don't really care about your condition. Especially because they're also, like, on the track to win, like, one of the wars here. Let's go ahead and separate you. Merge these fleets together. That's a 21 stack fleet. Very, very powerful ships there too, and we should be fine. Let's go into the marketplace and just buy up a bunch of goddamn Hyperium. It's not even that expensive. There we go. How much did I buy there, actually? Not that much. It's just, that's all there was apparently in the market. Well, it's apparently enough. Okay, so that'll cost us 40,000, which is not that bad. There we go. So that should reestablish our trade and everything, and also now we've got a sufficient garrison over there that I think will be okay. Other than that, though, we can continue along with over here. Have this permanent fight, basically. They've switched over to short. They want to see if I've noticed that they've switched over to short. Okay, so yeah, we managed to... Ooh, they took out one of our gouges, actually. That's surprising. Interesting. Okay. They're just sort of suiciding ships into me here, actually, at this point in time. Which I'm okay with, but I'm going to have to eventually build some replacements or something like that. In the meantime, I can also go ahead and increase our trade again. Get you up to 7. Gaining 30,000 per turn now, so it's a pretty significant amount of money. Just get Procyon defended up here. I don't want to lose my capital. It's worth a lot of money. Safe and Xenius are relatively secure since I can sort of probably move the guys off of Xenius now, but a little bit hard to say. Okay, so we should be able to get capable of getting Hyperium. New trade company has been completed. Total amount of science per turn in the galaxy 2, 58,700. I'm not really increasing my science right now. I could use a little bit. Actually, no, I could not use antimatter at all. Like, that would be completely wasted. But we're like a turn away from getting another arc, which is pretty cool. We got our arc finished up over here again, so we can go ahead and tether this one. And I could also go ahead and actually probably upgrade this one, because it's a Type 5. Wait, oh shit, it automatically upgraded it. Nice, okay. Let's go ahead and grab modernization, I think. The microwave cooling pipes, maybe? I think that ought to do. Alright, so yeah, these guys over here just gonna have to kick the ass of anything that comes near Justium because I cannot afford to keep losing stuff like this. We'll merge these guys, we'll create a fleet here. Like, these are kind of outdated ships, the brand, but it's still an excellent ship design all around. Safe over here. We could go for modernization here. We're able to get these modernizations so quickly because of our extensive trade network, because our trade network is giving us like a ridiculous amount of transvine right now, and an absolutely bullshit amount of deciduous trees. Like, we're gaining 14 of our transvine per turn from, or 24 of it actually, from trade routes rather than from anything else, from the Ursa Major and the Astro brands. So those guys are giving us a lot of good stuff there. I think we just upgrade our shipping a little bit again. Just keep doing that because it's still more money. Just keep doing that and it just keeps giving you more and more and more money. Alright, one more turn here. Should also check, like, how close are we to victory now? Because this should be inching us closer and closer and closer pretty quickly. Can actually just take away the stuff that requires Hyperium on some of our requirements, I guess, but... Okay, so distributed energy. We're definitely going to want that on our capital, if we can get it. And we can also get another arc at this point in time, so we want to think carefully about where we're going to want to put it. At this point in time, actually thinking about getting the Quadronix and stuff like that is pretty good. So sending it to Zinnius would actually be a really smart move, I think. So yeah, I think we get it from safe and send it over there. And that takes us 0 time, of course. Then we can go ahead and grab up these trade corps, which is nice. Then after that... Yeah, we're going to need to think of another plant. We've actually got a plant that's producing this stuff. We're producing 6 per turn. That's actually huge. Okay. I'm happy with that. These guys are all still shorts. Yep. Alright, let's keep using Barrage Fire there. We're going to get whittled down on the number of gouges that we have as they keep doing this, but we should be able to be fine here. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly check, like, how close are we to victory? Because if we can probably coast to get the last little bit there. So let's go ahead and check our victory tab here. We're in first place on economy, and we've generated, oh wow, we have generated almost 400,000, so we are very, very close to victory here. Yeah, we're first in a lot of things here. We've managed to get quite a lot of good things going here. So anyway, yeah, I'm thinking that this is going to go our way. Not the fastest I've ever seen an eco victory go, but we're very, very close. We're closing in very, very quickly to that sort of economy victory. Anyway, I hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.